Filly mares in the paddock here for the $150,000 Endine Stakes, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Some top Filly mare sprinters in here, and I'm pleased to be joined by the legend himself, Dick Jerardi. He has that great TV show, Let's Go Racing, an absolute great spotlight on racing in the Mid-Atlantic area, co-hosted by Danny Gibson. I watched that show on NBC Sports Philly. They put it on Saturday mornings at 10, right?
That's correct.
And then you have replays throughout the week. That's a great show. How long have you guys been doing that show now?
Well, Bruce Casella produces it, and it's been on the air in the Philly market for 3.5 decades. We started the early 90s.
That is.
We may be the longest running sports show in the history of sports.
Absolutely. That definitely in horse racing. You guys do a great job. Let's talk about the Endine Stakes here. We're gonna have a bunch of. Hope you're here tomorrow too. We're gonna have a bunch of carryovers in the pick fives tomorrow.
Eagles tomorrow. I'll be betting, but it might be on my phone tomorrow.
Eagles down in Tampa tomorrow. All right, yeah, big game tomorrow. Let's talk about the field here.
Yes, sir.
For race A. Let's check out the one Discreet Ops for my main man, Charles Reed, and trainer Benny Feliciano Jr., a great trainer down in Maryland. And he has this 4-year-old daughter of Army Mule, Razor Sharp right now. She's won 2 in a row. She's fresh. She's lightly raced this year. She just galloped at Timonium last out with a 77 by her speed figure. Will that be good enough stepping up here to a little tougher company today, you think, Dick?
Yeah, my guess is it's probably going to take low to mid 80s to win this race, and she hasn't done that a lot, but it's not like she couldn't do it. What I like about her, Stan, is that she's a two-way horse, right? She can win in front, or if she doesn't get the lead, as she proved 2 races ago, she can win that way. So certainly a contender, but really all 4 of these, on paper, to me, look fairly evenly matched, even though that's not what the bettors think at the moment.
And she gets Weston Hamilton coming up from Maryland. He was a former Eclipse Award winner as an apprentice jockey. So he has the rail. He's going to, but like you said, she's versatile. She can go to the front or stalk off the early pace. So we'll see how Weston plays it, breaking from the 1 hole. Let's take a look next at the 2 Sunday Girl for trainer David Dugan. Katie Davis rides this filly by Central Banker, and she was on a heater earlier this year. She won, 4 in a row, and then she had a nice turf win 2 starts ago, and then they tried the turf again at Saratoga. She didn't run too well, but she's back to the dirt today. She fired a couple 88 by her speed figures last winter when she was razor sharp.
Yeah, 7 of 10 lifetime, fast dirt tracks, 6 for 6, Stan, and that's what we have, obviously, today. And I think you could probably put a line through that last turf race. It was a little off, little given. The course probably just didn't like it because this is too consistent a horse. Look, odds on, I think by the time, 3 to 5. That makes sense, given the paper. I do get it. I think this is not a walkover kind of a deal, but the obvious favorite, and should be, for Katie Davis and Dave Duggan.
Good to see Katie back down here in the Mid-Atlantic area. She started out here as a jockey, and now she's winning races, one of the top jockeys up there in New York. Let's take a look next at the 3 Striker Hasdial with our leading rider, Jamie Rodriguez, aboard this filly by Dialed In for trainer Horacio DePaz. She caught a sloppy track at Saratoga the last couple races. I don't think she's too crazy about a sloppy track. It looks like she's much better on a fast track. She fired a 95 by her speed figure, 97 by her speed figure last January when she won at Aqueduct against First Level Allowance Company. A little deeper water today, but she certainly has a lot of talent.
If she can come back to those mid-90 buyers, she's the winner of the race. I mean, nobody else in here can do those numbers. They just haven't. The question is, where is she in relation to how she was then, Stan? Obviously, the recent form not as good, but maybe it was the 2 sloppy tracks at Saratoga that darkened the form a little bit, and now she's back in a spot where she's had a lot of success in the recent past.
And she gets a fast track today. Let's take a look at the 4 Alani. I know you said you like a little bit. You're friends with Michael Moore. He's a Parks trainer. He's sitting at 22% for the year. He gets Andy Hernandez to ride his 4-year-old daughter of Competitive Edge. A real sharp win last out at Laurel.
Yeah, a great claim. They claimed it for $75,000 back at the end of last year, and have won almost $250,000. Whether any trainer would say that is a really good claim. 5 of 9 with 2 seconds, just gives one big effort or another. The question really is she fast enough to beat these horses who on paper are a little bit faster?
She has a good outside post. She
does.
Might get just a real nice trouble-free stalking trip in clean air and just be right there turning for home in a great spot.
Yeah, I think that you can envision the trip. It's the kind of trip you want. One of these sprint races where there's a lot of heat. You always want to be outside when there's heat inside of you.
All right, great to see you here
Yes, sir.
at Delaware. Good luck with the Eagles tomorrow, and look forward to watching some more Let's Go Racing on the, what channel again is it on?
It's on NBC Sports Philly. Or you can get us on YouTube or at letsgoracingparks.com.
All right, tell your co-host she does a great job, and best of luck here with your Parks connection here in the Endine Stakes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Pat.
All right, thank you, Dick.